What are you planning?
I'm just looking out for my family.
Final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
How are we looking? We're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Each of you is going to have to step it up.
I really thought he knew what he was doing. Why would he risk so much?
We don't have time to rest on our laurels.
You used to be a maverick, Dev. What happened? Threatening my career. Now why does that feel familiar?
You can't play a butler.
I wasn't. I'm not trying to.
You know, I'd sacrifice so much for Formula One.
Motorsports aren't doing enough here.
What is it?
You don't beat Red Bull by copying them.
And there's contact and into the gravel. Callie Mayer makes history.
I think Connor Sport needs a change of direction.
Gyerekek! Ma, ebben a pillanatban 30 éves a Die Hard 3. Úristen, gyerekek! 30 éves! Meghalok. Nagyon durva. Na, de nem ezzel akartam így. Csak most jutott eszembe, meg Robin is figyelmeztetett rá, hogy úristen, de öregek vagyunk, baszki. Ugyanis mi ezt a moziban néztük még meg. És na, hát ez nekünk egy nagyon nagy élményfilm volt. Úgyhogy meg hát ebből szoktunk ugye a legtöbbet idézgetni. Jó kis Die Hard 3-ból, legjobb. Úgyhogy ma 30 éves ez a film. Is. Ha szemét akarnék lenni, Matolcsi kedvenc filmje. Amikor ki lehet pakolni 500 milliárdot. Na, jó van. Tehát, ma F1.25, Breaking Point 3, folytatjuk. Tök jó lesz. Gyerekek, a tegnapi futammal kapcsolatban. Első 3 kör, és az utolsó 7. A maradék 53 az... A maradék 53-at inkább felejtsük el. Ha megnéztem az indikár ismétlést, hát... Az meg fényévekkel jobb volt. Mint az a szemét formáj. Na, mindegy. Szóval... Ma olvastam egy nagyon jó dolgot egyébként, hogy Strolli barátunk egy kicsit dűrohamot kapott egyébként. Na most elvileg nem ott sérült meg a kis kacsója, hanem már valami miatt egy kicsit beidegesedett, így aztán azért volt egy ilyen dűrohama, meg szitta a csapat mérnököket, meg csapattagokat, úgyhogy nem tudom mi van vele. Én biztos, hogy rommá verném a gyereket, aztán másnap felmondanék, tehát nekem biztos nem beszélne így, mint a kutyával. Úgyhogy ez volt még a hír. Verstappen 1 pontra van egyébként a eltiltásról, az a másik nagy hír. Nála szerintem lement a függöny egyébként. Ezzel a hátgumis történettel szerintem jobban jártak volna egyébként, hogy használt szoftot felraknak neki. Na mindegy, úgyhogy azért érdekes volt. Nem tudom, szerintem ez a VB már elment egyébként, mint a gyorsvonat. A Red Bull totálisan egy autós csapat lett. És megy a hírek arról, hogy lehet, hogy Isaac Hadjart majd felhozzák. Ő is hagy próbálja ki ezt a szarhalmot. Azt nem tudom, akkor Cunoda megy vissza hát a kocsiába majd. Úgyhogy majd meglátjuk majd milyen lesz. Egyébként tiszta vicc már ez a Form 1, de komolyan. Tényleg az IndyCar kurva jó. Nagyon csodálkozok egyébként, hogy a francban nincsen egy jó IndyCar játék. Olyan jól meg van csinálva a HUD. Tök jó a Halo HUD is. Érthető, minden adat rajta van. Én nem is tudtam egyébként, hogy Ravennek van IndyCar csatornája is, de most már így rájöttem, hogy 21-től 25-ig visszanézheted az összes IndyCar futamot. Úgyhogy, ja, rákerestek, meg tudjátok nézni. Na. Jó van, gyerekek, kezdjünk bele. Indítom. Aztán meglássuk, hogy mi lesz. Automobilista 2-ben volt IndyCar autó. Az a baj, de nincs évad. Én olyat szeretnék, mint amilyen ez a Codemasters-es, hogy van karriermód, rendesen benne vannak a pályák, boxkiállás van, nem jön le a csavar, akkor fogják is vaskalapáccsal. Úristen, így mondom, mi történik itt, te jó ég? Nagyon nagy volt.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hamilton bátyátok. Összetört, mint a Billy füle, hogy egy leggyengébb autóval versenyző Hülkenberg milyen gyönyörűen megelőzte a végén. Bátyátok pontot szerzett. Úgyhogy... No. Régebről van IndyCar. Én utolsó IndyCar játék, amit láttam, az a 2002-es Codemasters-es IndyCar volt. Na, a 8. chapter jön, és 2025 első nagy díja. Nézzük, mi fog várni ránk most. Conner bátyánk visszajött, mert ugye Kasper kirúgta ez a Buzi Butler gyerek. Na, hívja már.
Hey, Devon.
Andreo, we're slower than Red Bull.
In qualifying, yes. Let's actually get into a race first, though, no? Race pace is a different beast.
When will we have our first upgrade package? We need to take the fight to Red Bull early so we're not chasing our tail.
Soon, Devon. We're working on it. But listen, while I have you, I've been talking with Mike Radford, the board representative, or I guess he's been talking with me.
Ugh, that guy again. Yeah, he's been on to me too. He doesn't get any of this. All he sees are the numbers.
Well, be that as it may, he's making noises about the financial trouble and the cuts. Now, I don't want to make any, but I think doing so would buy us some time with the board so we can get things under control and stop them doing something rash.
So, what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting saying yes, but trying to make the impact as small as possible. You know as well as I do that every penny is vital this season. Let's play along, for now. Try to find some middle ground.
You are canny operator, Andrea. Look at you. I knew there was a reason I kept you around. Right, look, I gotta run. Keep me in the loop. I will smile and tell them what a great idea I think it is, okay? Ciao.
Oké. Ja.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Or for charity. Ja. Na. Drugovics kihagyná a Le Mans 24 órását, ha vezethetne Kanadába. Hát, ez biztos, hogy örömünnep lenne Brazílba, az 100%. De itthon is. Mi is örülnénk neki egyébként nagyon. Jaj, meg úgy, tehát úgy... Azt meg végképp örömünnep lenne, hogyha eltakarítanák tényleg ezt a hülye gyereket.
Terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprises.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that Connor Sport haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Na, mi lesz?
Okay, Aiden, let's go. See if you can go and get him. Push, push.
Understood.
Finish head 8. Get the fastest lap.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on. Okay, clear. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 0.7 seconds. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Ki a negyedik? Leclerc. Nie basszus! Dübbent.
Nice move, good job. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 16.8 seconds.
Vehicle condition.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Nem szakadt szét az autó, jó.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
No.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home. Yes, great work everyone. Thank you everyone back at the factory.
Well, there you have it. A fresh start for everyone here in Melbourne. But is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them this year.
Yeah, an intriguing start to this 2025 season. I can't wait to see what it brings. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
Na. Negyedik hely. Semmi telefon, semmi móka. Kína.
The board won't do anything extreme.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Let me draft something for you, Devon. Leave it with me.
Right, I just want a couple of minutes of your time, then I'll hand you over to Andrea. We have the resources this season. We've got a great team, and we've got my expertise to guide us. I don't know how else to tell you, but we have to make another title run.
Shame we don't have the guy who led us in the title race last season.
You let it go, Cal. Casper doesn't want to come back.
I'm not surprised.
They were at each other constantly. They never really reconciled over Davidoff. Callie was still angry about Casper. Yeah, it was rough.
Okay, so it'll be a two-stop.
Yeah, you can tell Mike you absolutely can play over the dog leg on a third because I've done it, mate. Yeah. Ciao, man. You saying?
The data suggests we are looking at a two-stop race. We think Red Bull will do the same, so we are relying on your performance, okay?
Why not go for a one-stop?
Devon, the data says...
Yeah. Listen, you don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Go for a one-stop with a long second stint. I've spoken to the strategist. Trust me, it's gonna work.
We have a plan. We go with the data.
It's worth considering.
Seriously? Who do you want to side with, Aiden? The guy who spent weeks formulating strategy and analyzing data, or the guy who's desperately trying to do 3 different jobs at the same time?
You got something to say, Cal?
Who are you trying to be, Dev? The CEO of Butler Global? The owner of Connorsport Racing? Or the team principal?
I have to look after all of it. It's kind of my job now.
Just because Dad told you to doesn't mean you should.
What I say goes.
But you don't drive the car anymore, Dev. So I think when we're on the track, we go with Andrea's plan, the plan that's actually backed by the data. Aiden?
Yeah,
Jackson, don't you dare.
You don't win a race on a hunch, Dev.
She's got a point. Sorry.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Two-stop, as discussed. Thank you, everyone. I'll be in the garage in a few minutes. Find me if you need me. I welcome your ideas. You know that. But this division is bad for the team. You should speak to me first.
You think I'm doing too much?
Yes.
Was that it?
Callie's right.
Getsz. Van egy olyan érzésem néha egyébként, hogy Lance bátyátok az Astonnál kb. Ugyanezt csinálja. Tehát, hogy 2 kiállásra fogunk menni, mondja a csapatfőnök, és akkor bejön, és akkor nem, egyel csináljátok már meg, ne másoljátok le a Red Bull stratégiát, mert úgyis, akkor ugyanúgy ott lesztek mögötte. Tehát, hogy ugyanígy el tudom bazd meg ezt képzelni egyébként, kajakra mondom. Hogy itt bemegy, azt okoskodik össze-vissza, miközben semmi köze nincsen egyébként semmihez. Erre vannak megfelelő emberek, akik az adatok alapján kiszámolják, hogy a legjobb a taktika, meg minden, és akkor jaj, ez még bejön itt nem, egy kiállás. Hát, tesó egyből felállt, azt mondta neki, hogy hát kap be. Azt ott hagyta őket gyakorlatilag. Már kíváncsi vagyok, hogy akkor most... Jaha. Igen.
Hey, Callie. I heard you were after me.
Yeah,
just wanted to check in on the car. I'm buzzing to test the new upgrade.
Final checks on the car happening right now. Upgrade looks good. First of the season. And more to come in the European leg. Let us know how you find it, yes? Your feedback is vital.
Cool. Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Find it difficult to remember that sometimes.
Yes, you and me both. And listen, I know there's been some chatter about strategy, but no matter what, we'll be quick. Or at least quicker. Just control what you can control.
Well, can't wait to see what I can do. Thanks for the chat. And see you in the garage.
See you there. Bye.
Two stop. Tehát biztos, hogy 2 kiállás lesz.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Ja, Noah Bell, a második, vagy a harmadik pilóta, a reserve driver. Coming to end after first. He always how happy is he? Hozzunk valaki mást a helyre, mert egyébként nagybűrös nulla volt az a Noah. Na nézzük!
Okay, so that safety car wasn't too helpful for us. We are going to need you to hang on to these tyres right until the end now, please, Callie.
I'm losing grip out here.
Yeah, I know, copy that. There isn't much we can do about that. Let's focus and see if we can hold off those that are coming up behind.
I'll try.
Tartsuk fel Hamiltont. Jó, hogy itt van mögöttem, oké. Okay. Milyen aranyos egyébként, hogy megkérdezték egyébként, hogy ebbe a chapterből kivel akarsz lenni egyébként. És mindig kiválasztottam Aident, és ehelyett mindig a csajjal vagyunk, tehát...
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
De jó, az semmi baj, hát ennyi. Na go! Gyere bajnokom, gyere! Összeakadtunk. Nem engedd!
Okay, gap to the car in front, 7.3 seconds.
Piasztri a 10. mi? Persze.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, gap ahead, 8.0 seconds. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Na.
Callie Mayer, what an impressive drive that was today. The safety car came out at just about the worst time, but she hung on, really impressively turning it into a good result.
It's what a good driver has to do, Crofty, make the best out of a bad situation. It clearly wasn't their plan, but she managed her tyres beautifully there at the end.
And managed it to the extent that Connor Sport now move into third place, just behind Ferrari in the standings. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
Interview.
Callie, that safety car really did throw a spanner in the works for you today. How on earth did you manage to cope so well with the change of strategy?
To be honest, I'm a bit surprised myself. It's been a while since I've had to drive with tyres like that. I knew they were wearing down and I really didn't think they'd hold up as well as they did. The plan was just to dig deep and hope for the best, and it worked out okay for us today.
And congratulations are in order. Connor Sport are now third in the Constructors. How significant is that for the team?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great, but honestly, we know it doesn't mean a huge amount this early on. We know better than anyone what it's like to have a strong start to the season and not sustain that level. Obviously, we want to be up there competing, but, you know, there's a long way to go. We just need to keep pushing and make sure we're at the right end of the table come the end of the season.
How important was this race for you personally, given such a tough start to the season?
This kind of race, you know, it can help to build confidence, and confidence is important for me. I just need to carry on this momentum to the next race.
Well, a good showing today, and that is despite the controversy about a potential deal with Harmonia. Tell me how hard it is to put that just to one side and perform on track.
Look, my job is to race. That's all I do. What happens above me, I mean, sure, I can say what I think, but ultimately you are asking the wrong person.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Callie. Callie.
What?
if this is going to work, you're going to have to start listening to me.
I'm the one that needs to listen.
The one stop was the right call.
It was a hunch. We got lucky.
Connor Sport can't afford to have a driver that's constantly fighting the owner.
Right, so first you fire Casper, and now it's me. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to make changes.
Threatening my career to keep a check on me. Now, why does that feel familiar?
Don't make this about him.
Then stop acting like him.
The whole world is comparing me to the old man. And now it seems my own sister's joining the act. Great.
You inherited the empire. The business goes to you, all to you, and yet somehow you're the victim.
You think this is easy for me?
No, I just think it's all about you.
It's about the team, Callie. Listen to me, this season must be a success.
It's your team, Dev, so whatever you want.
You know what? You're right. It is my team. I did inherit the empire. So that means you do what I say next time.
How about you work with the team?
I own the team!
But you're not part of it. What is your official role? You keep trying to do Andrea's job. You're throwing mad ideas out there, hoping to get lucky, and then disappearing off to take phone calls every 5 minutes. You are all over the place, Dev. You are panicking. And panicking doesn't win titles.
I need to take this. Mike!
Oh, you're a joke.
Hello, mate. Yeah, no, amazing, yeah.
Ez kemény. Így nem lehet tényleg izét nyerni. VB-t, ahogy most itt állnak a dolgok.
Andrea, listen, I know it looks bad, but that's just me and Devon, okay? Siblings argue.
Callie, I was just calling to say, great drive today.
Oh.
It was a champion's drive. You're the new tire whisperer on the grid now.
Thanks. Cheers. I mean, the upgrade made a real difference. I spent the first few races wishing I was in a Red Bull, but after today, maybe I won't be knocking on their door just yet.
My job is to give you the best car on the grid.
Let's keep pushing, yeah? There's always more time to find.
Well said. Listen, relax tonight, yes? Enjoy your evening.
You too. Bye.
Miért van olyan érzésem, hogy ezt az egész sztori kampányt akkor kezdték el írni, amikor 23-ban az összes futamot a Red Bull megnyerte. És meg a sztorit, meg mindent. Mert hogy 24-ben is a McLaren volt toppon, és most 25-ben is a McLaren van toppon, és valahogy itt ebbe a sztoriba egy szó nem esik a McLarenről, csak a Ferrariról, meg a Red Bullról. Olyan, mintha 23-at írnánk még mindig. Na mindegy. Spanyol nagydíj néhány hónappal később.
It was too much. Constant fights between Devon and Callie. I took it upon myself to get them talking again, outside of official Connor Sport business.
And how did that go?
Just let them adjust the camber cowl, take it out next practice, see how it feels. It's no big deal.
It's not your call, Devon.
Look, if we have a good weekend, we overtake Ferrari. I'm just trying to... Oh! No. Hello, mate. All right. Yeah, I was just about to call you about that, actually. That's
Callie, all right, buddy?
Buddy?
Yeah, buddy, buds, compadre.
Looks like the Aiden bot has finally malfunctioned. Are you all right?
Just saying hello.
You're being weird, Aiden. What's going on?
You should talk to him.
Who?
Your brother?
You know what he's like. He's difficult.
Callie, it's important. Look,
I'm
you
getting
can't
a drink. Do you want a drink? Coffee? Smoothie?
Hey boss, got another one for you.
Our first upgrade package a month ago was a success, but now it's time for a major redesign developed by Wanty after your management. Hadd kapja meg Kelly. Ja. Mégis csak az ő csapatuk. Nem mindjárt felhív, hogy... Jön-e? Aiden, hív fel, hogy... Mi az, hogy nem én kaptam a csomagot?
Aiden.
Hey, I tried talking to Callie.
Jelen.
No joy?
She won't even engage with it. Completely shut me off.
That's not unexpected. And Devon?
You know, I'll have to pick my moment with him.
Ugh. They're making this difficult for us. I just want to bash their heads together.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, thanks, Aiden. I'll wait to hear. Oh, and listen. I just wanted to say to you directly, I'm sorry we can't run the upgrade on your car this weekend.
Yeah, look, I've calmed down since I first found out. Keep it in the family, you know?
It's not like that. Really, it was 50-50.
Yeah. I guess I'll do what I can for the team.
Thank you. Even without it, you'll still be quick. You can still impact this race.
All right. But next time I get the package, all right?
Deal. See you later, Aiden. Bye.
Igen, egy rendes főnök elmondta, nem sunyiskodta el. Maradunk.
How's the weather looking? I mean, I'm no weatherman, but I am expecting it to ease off at some point. I'm going to let you know when to come in. You just keep your head down. Copy that. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
Hamilton vezeti a spanyol nagydíjon?
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
Menj már arrébb! Barom. Aj. Biztos rosszul láttam a kiírás, hogy ki volt a leggyorsabb kör. Na.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box. Confirmed.
Oh. Szegény Hadját is upgrade-elni kéne. Nem egy 20. helyen levő ember.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. And gap to the car in front, 3.9 seconds. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
Hanyadik? 5. hely kell. Norris még mindig Interen van.
Starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Norris kimaradt az intereken. El se tud fordulni. Assza mindegy. Na, az új csomag. Már nem szemétkedek vele, hogy legyen dobogós.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in. Whew. Nice one. Good work, everyone.
A very strong showing from Connor Sports here in rain-soaked Barcelona. Looks like Ferrari will drop a place in the constructors now as Connor Sport move into second place behind Red Bull.
Yeah, we're starting to see what they were capable of last season when they briefly topped the standings. Can they push for the top again? We'll see.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Hey,
Aiden, what can I do for you?
Listen, I just spoke to Callie.
At least someone is.
Yeah, no, it's just that she said that she wanted to talk to you.
Really?
She just bumped into her. She said that
Jackson, mate, it's a noble effort, yeah? You can't play a butler.
I wasn't. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, did you honestly think this was gonna work? This little plan of yours? Huh?
Until he said no.
Yeah, I think so.
Kicsit komolyabb volt a monitorokon az adat, mint a játékban.
Next time, try and make it believable, yeah?
You know the last thing that Davidoff said to me? Keep an eye on those two. He knew. He knew that the team wouldn't work if Devon and Callie weren't getting along. Plus, you can't play butler? I guess I took it personally.
Egy hónappal később angol nagydíj. Másodikok vagyunk még mindig. Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Hey, I spoke to Callie and Devon.
What did you say?
I called the meeting, made it sound important. They said they'd come.
So they'll just be waiting, together in your office? Well, that's perfect.
You really think this will work? How do you know they'll talk?
I just think they're ready to.
I guess we'll find out. Tell me if you hear anything.
Will do. Thanks, Andrea.
Anytime.
Pens. I didn't know we did pens. Did you know we did pens? Should get one for my desk.
Nobody uses pens anymore, Dev.
Where is Andreo?
Just give him a minute.
Nope, I'm gonna head.
Oh, I'll tell him he has to take a call.
You stop. You know, this whole thing would be a lot easier if you were just a bit more understanding.
Easier for you.
What are you talking about? You have my support.
Support?
Yes, you know that.
Wow.
What?
You have never been more distracted than you are right now. There is always something more important to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got quite a lot on at the moment.
Okay, so where is this support you talk about, Dev? Because I haven't seen it.
Come on, Cal, you're fine.
How would you know?
I mean, Dad's death didn't affect you like it affected me, for a start.
So it's about Dad now.
Well, I mean, you weren't sad. You didn't grieve. For all I know, you were happy about it.
If you had asked me, then you wouldn't have to guess.
If you were upset, I would have asked you.
Do you even care?
Of course I care.
Evidently not.
Cal? You okay?
Fine.
Hey. Look. I didn't know you. You should have told me. Hey. I'm sorry.
Tell me about the business.
Ugh. You don't want to know.
I mean it. Why is it so difficult?
Business is in trouble, Cal. Like, serious trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Buying Connor Sport nearly bankrupted Butler Global. It's on a knife edge. We can't go public.
What?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like the company's only as rich as people think it is. And if any of this gets out, then the whole thing falls to pieces.
And you've been keeping this all a secret?
Andrea knows. He's been helping me with the board. They could just sell up, balance the books. We're not in a strong position.
So, Dad bought Connor Sport and then left you to clean up the mess?
We are where we are. Classic Dad.
And the only way to prove Connor Sport's value is to make a run for the title. Do we have to win?
Can't argue with first place. Oh. You can tell Andreo I had to take this.
Do what you gotta do.
Mikey! How are you, bud? Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sounds nice.
megvették a csapatot, a kis Butler Corporation, de egyben ezzel gyakorlatilag csődbe is ment, mert az utolsó pennyt belelőtték, és hogy jól lehessen kiszállni az egész sztoriból, ahhoz meg kéne nyerni a bajnokságot. Úgyhogy csak az első hely jöhet szóba. Hogy megmeneküljön ez az egész dolog. Na, angol nagy díj.
Here comes Callie Mayer, all over the rear wing of Liam Lawson. Down the old main straight we go, towards Cops, and she's going for it, and she sends herself and Liam Lawson spinning out of the race.
Ah, dear, oh dear. Just wonder, could Lawson have done anything different there? Well, is it all on Mayo? It was a late move. Oh, I'd love to see that from a different angle.
It was aggressive from Mayer, whichever way you look at it, but there's the end result. Liam Lawson and Callie Mayer out here at Silverstone, and there's Aiden Jackson racing through.
Egyébként mocskos jó az animáció, tehát ezek a izé...
Well, was that Callie? It was. She is okay, but I'm afraid she's out of the race. Copy. Right, push, please, Aiden. I need you to push. Let's see what you can do. Green flag.
Kell egy negyedik hely legalább. Ah! Itt az indikár időmérő. Toltam a hátulját. Majd megbeszélem Bermennel, viccesen. Szegény Kimi. Azzal ott meg csak füstöl a Mercedes állandóan elfele. Olyan szerencsétlen a Mercedes-szel, mint az igazi Kimi. 2004-ben.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
No csak ki van itt a 20. helyen.
Okay, some information on Norris. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, some information on Norris. Just 1 second separates you. Okay, some information on Norris.
Igen, hallgatom. Mihez az információ? Hopp. Nincs több első szárnyunk, Carlos. Gyere be is fejezd be a futamot.
Okay, some information on Norris, and 3 seconds separate you.
Na. Köszi az adatot.
Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
Ja, az album volt, igaz.
Okay, some information on Norris. The gap is 4 seconds.
Gyakorlatilag elengedett.
Okay, some information on Norris. Okay, 5 seconds separate you.
Nem értem, miért mondják őt, de már most utána levágtam, mert a 4. helyet kell elérnem. Csak ezen már túl vagyunk.
Come on, we're on the podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
Unlucky. Good effort. Let's keep pushing.
Not a bad day then at the office for Aiden Jackson, but let's not forget his teammate Callie Mayer took herself and Liam Lawson out of the race.
Yeah, and I've had another look at that incident, Crofty, and I do believe that Mayer was at fault. It's just a little bit aggressive, and it's really cost her.
Ebből balhé lesz.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams. and they're certainly proving themselves.
Aidan, suffice to say it was pretty dramatic out there today. What about your race, though?
Yeah. I got as many points as I could under the circumstances. It's a few more for me and the drivers, a few more for Connor Sport and the constructors. So we'll add them to the rest and move on. You know, nobody on the team wanted to see an incident like that with Callie. But we're still in the fight, and I'm happy with the way I handled it today.
And by incident, you're of course referring to Callie's move on Lawson. So what did you make of that?
Honestly, I haven't seen the footage yet, so I'll defer to the judgment of those who have. But look, Callie's a great driver. So if it turns out it was a mistake, then we all make mistakes from time to time. It's just one of those things.
Well, with Connor Sport still in the hunt, what do you think your chances are moving forward?
We have to be careful we don't get carried away too much. Look, we're out there with some big names who've been in this game a long time. Red Bull have been so dominant the last few seasons, and look, it's not easy keeping up with a team like that. I think the margins are fine, and today shows how quickly things can change. But we can't stop Red Bull from competing at that level, so we just have to focus on our own game and just keep bringing in results and keep bringing whatever points we can.
Thank you so much for your time.
Na. Ghost race. Itt a balhé!
Go away. Oh, I know. Just spare me the lecture, okay?
What? I have one ready to go. I mean, it's all there for you.
I don't get it, Dev. I really don't. We're working our tails off to try and bail Dad out, and he's not even here. I really thought he knew what he was doing. Why would he risk so much?
Well, I guess he just really wanted to own Connorsport. Another toy to show off to his mates at the yacht club.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just came here to tell you you're an idiot.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and you know, you have to do much better next time, and this season must be a success. Throw in some veiled threats about contract renewal, that kind of thing.
Right, yeah. Well, consider me thoroughly motivated.
Good. Then my work here is done. Oh. Yeah. You know that was the wrong call out there today, Cal.
Yeah, I know.
But I liked it. He took a shot. I can relate to that.
Thanks, Dev.
Runs in the family.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Contract renewal. The talent scout team has completed their search. Believe found younger, considerably cheaper alternative organ. Julius Heilings. However, you get but go to back to doorbell. That's azért fun. Nézzük meg ezt a Julius-t majd. Kivágtuk ezt a Noah Bell nevezetű valakit. Hát itt repült a Red Bull, igen. Vártam a telefont. Aiden!
Aiden!
I think it worked.
How so?
I saw them after the race. They were actually okay.
Okay, how? What did you see?
They were talking like I don't know, like normal people.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they spoke. I think it worked. You did it, Andrea.
Well, it was your idea.
Yeah, but it had to come from you. So, thanks for backing me.
For the good of the team.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Andrea.
Dick. Devon bátyád.
Devon!
Yeah, you played me, Andreo. That meeting between me and Cal, you were never going to attend. I realized it just now. It was a scam.
I told you I got held up.
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic of you, Andreo. You're not the scheming type.
Devon, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. What am I missing here? Okay? Who put you up to this? I need to know what's going on. Oh my God, Jackson! Jackson, wasn't it? That little piece of...
Whoa. Okay, now look. Maybe we schemed a little bit. Isn't that straight out of the Butler playbook? Huh? You needed to talk to each other.
Oh, God, you're annoying! Especially when you're right.
I'm always right, Devon. Even when I'm wrong.
Yeah. Look, I know some of my decisions recently have been suboptimal, but I'm coming up with a plan, okay? Just give me a bit more time and we're gonna turn things around, all right?
All right. Good job today.
Too many compliments make me feel sick, all right? Ciao.
Oké. 2 hónappal később. Monza.
Well, the team will be a success. And you propose what exactly? A sale? How's that going to look, Mike? We've only just acquired the team.
But the projections...
Projections be damned! Read my lips. We are not selling Connosport. As long as I'm still breathing, I will see California make a name for herself on this team. We will continue to support this team, and this team will continue to support Cali.
But
I have another meeting to attend. Good day, gentlemen.
You wanted to know why he risked so much. Guess now we know. You okay?
Yeah.
You know, when Dad left me the business, I didn't ask for it. I mean, I didn't want it. I don't know. I felt ungrateful for feeling that way.
But it means he cared.
Yeah. In his way.
In his way. I'm gonna watch it one more time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The team will be a success. And you propose...
Mégis igen, mégis szerette a jányát, mert ezt a csapatot azért vette gyakorlatilag, hogy ezzel a csapattal a lánya nevet szerezzen ebbe a sportba. És nem akart eladni, meg már a befektetők már itt hőtyögtek, de nem adta oda. Ez a jány most azért volt tátott szájjal nyitva, hogy apam akkor hogy lehet, hogy velem is törődik típusú fejet vágott. Ezt azért nézte meg most még egyszer. Azért örült neki. Az öregből ki se néztük.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Hát a Noah egy kicsit disappointed. Igen. Julius lesz a második évadban, igen. Már most derülnek ki dolgok. Morál kezd szar lenni. Bizonytalanságok. Jó.
Hey boss, got another one for you.
Jó van. Reputation-t emeljük fel. Na mi lesz Monzába?
Verstappen's closing in on Jackson, looking to overtake, switches to the right, has to switch to the left, Jackson moves again, but that's got to be an issue with the stewards.
They'll definitely be looking into that one, because he's moved twice there under the braking zone. It was certainly enough to block Verstappen.
And it has been noted by race control, so let's see what the stewards say.
Kétszer mozdult meg Verstappen előtt.
Okay, Aiden, I'm afraid you've been given a drive-through penalty. Copy? What? Oh, come on! Why? Moving under braking, mate. We've got 3 laps to serve the penalty, so box within 3 laps, please.
Ezért drive-thru-t adnak.
Okay, fine.
Ezért drive-thru-t kapott meg. Ezért drive-thru-t kapott, mert blokkolta.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Három köröm van. Na megállj, te rohadék. Majd adok én neked drive-thru. Pont Monzába, mi? Majd azt hiszed.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Annyi lehet egy drive-thru Monzába. 10-12 másodperc. 15 maximum. Húzó meg van egy box kiállás. Itt nem kell beállni, nem kell megállni, nem kell elindulni.
If you don't take the drive-through penalty this lap, you'll be disqualified.
Oké.
Box, box, box.
Megyünk, megyünk, megyünk. (8,7) 8,8-ra van. Na. Most ment el. Oh.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Gap to your teammate behind, 2.0 seconds. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Final lap, push, push.
Te kis szemét.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done. Yes! Come on! Get in there!
And give me your thoughts on Jackson's drive-through penalty this afternoon.
Well, I've had a look, Crofty, and for me, it's pretty clear-cut. I mean, he's defended late and then moves back to his line, all under the braking zone, and it's not like he doesn't know what the rules are.
That's a very good point. Question I've got, does he make that move against anyone other than Verstappen? I wonder. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. So congratulations then to Connor Sport, your race winners today.
Well, Aidan, tough day. You've received a penalty for moving under braking against Verstappen. What's your take on it?
Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Sometimes you make a move and it doesn't pay off. And at the time, I didn't feel like I had done anything wrong, but I don't have the same view as the stewards. So I've just got to take this one on the chin and reflect on what happened. And yeah, just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Did you feel you had to defend more aggressively today because it was a Red Bull behind you?
Maybe a bit, yeah. Look, anytime Max gets past, it's potentially a big point swing between Red Bull and Connor Sport, but, you know, those are points we desperately need. And especially moving into the latter stages of this season, you know, a lot of drivers like to say it doesn't matter who you're up against, but honestly, sometimes it does.
The season's not over yet, but how would you assess your performance so far this season?
Honestly, I'm not where I want to be. I think I've had too many mistakes and missed too many opportunities. So, yeah, to be honest, I've let myself down and I've let the team down at times, and I think I just need to step it up. Look, I'm not here to just bring in a few points. I want to be consistently winning races and challenging the very best in this sport. And to do that, I need to take responsibility for the results that haven't been good enough.
That's great, thank you.
So no, Aiden, we won't be appealing. The stewards were right. You know that.
I gave him space.
Okay, nothing more today, thank you.
Can't let this slip away, people. Red Bull are pulling ahead, Ferrari won't let up. Discipline, focus, we can still do this.
Did you talk to them?
Yeah, they're not going to invest.
Run the numbers by me. I can help it make sense to them.
Thanks, Andrew.
For the good of the team.
He's good, isn't he?
What?
I said Andrea's good. He actually likes the business side of things.
Yeah, he's great with the board.
And you're really not.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But you're good in the garage. And in the paddock. You have good instincts. People listen to you. You know how to win.
You said my ideas were mad.
Only when you're panicking.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Stop spending your life pandering to the suits.
Well, I mean, that's what I do now, yeah? I pander to the suits.
Just because Dad says so. You don't have to do this, Dad. You can change it.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but I somehow don't think it's that simple, okay?
You used to be a maverick, Dev. What happened?
Meg vagyunk, Tamásom, köszönöm szépen egyébként. Még egyenlőre. Minden oké. Mexikó 1 hónappal később.
The gap to first place is not insurmountable. Remember, we don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Okay, just a heads up before we get into it.
Shouldn't we wait for Andreo?
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you.
We kept doing each other's jobs. It was ridiculous.
So Devon put you on the board of Butler Global?
It didn't happen overnight.
So Andrea would take care of things at Butler Global, deal with the board, keep me in the loop, and I would steer the ship at Connorsport. It's one of the best ideas I ever had.
Melót cseréltek.
Why was that necessary?
Well, if we were gonna compete with Red Bull, we had to take some risks. We needed a maverick.
You?
Me. Long story short, I'm principal now.
What? Wait, you knew about this?
Doesn't matter, Jackson. Listen, the most important thing, and I cannot stress this enough, trust me, and we will bring home the trophy.
Na, ez a bolond ül most már itt.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
I should free to use assets. Good. That's entertaining. Just started. Late night chat show. And send both drivers also show there. Hi Jackson, majd elmegy. Jó az neki. Mi az a telefon? Igen?
Andreo!
Looks like the word is out about our new roles.
Yep, just reading some of it now. Big story, big story.
Yeah, big story.
Listen, are you, this is what you wanted, right? And you said this was what was best for the team.
If it's good for Connorsport, it's good for all of us. That's what I said, and I stand by it. How do you want to handle the media?
Just say we'll put something out official soon.
And will we?
Probably. Look, I know I've said it before, but I just want to thank you for your support, mate. I don't know where I would be without you.
Hey, anytime, Devon.
You 1 in a million, Andreo. You know that, right? Ugh. Look, I gotta head. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Ciao.
Verstappen az első, Kelly a második, Aiden a harmadik. Red Bull, Connorsport, Ferrari. Ó, te az a sok telefon, igen.
Hey, Cal.
Hey, Dev. So, how does it feel to be principal?
Like it was made for me. Yeah, so listen, I have a suggestion.
Go on.
The Eichenberger thing. Why don't we do it together? You and me. I mean, it's got to happen somehow, and it makes sense for us to do it as a pair.
What? Arm in arm, slow motion, flowers in our hair.
Do you know how long it takes to get my hair to look this good every morning? No. No flowers. Seriously, though, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Why don't you just do it?
Devon being a solo high achiever, it's old hat, mate. Being together would be good for the team image, I think, you know? It's a family thing. It'd be weird if you weren't there.
Can't exactly say no to the new team principal, can I? All right, let's do it. I mean, who knows, it might actually be fun.
I'll book it in. Go well today. See you at the briefing.
Ciao.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Press problems. Finishing first. Megcsináljuk.
Okay, Callie, I need to play the team game here. Aiden's just made his stop, and I want you to try and hold up those behind you so we can close the gap up for him, alright?
Copy, can do.
Hold on. 5. anti-Jackson catch-up. Oké. De most feltartósat játszunk. Oké.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Nem előzhetem vissza?
Okay, Callie, I need to play the team game here. Aiden's just made his stop, and I want you to try and hold up those behind you so we can close the gap up for him, alright?
Copy, can do.
Ennyi az egész?
Here in Mexico, we've been treated to some brilliant defending from Callie Mayer, and she's building quite the line of traffic behind her.
Some great team driving going on here from a Connor Sport perspective, because Mayer's definitely backing this pack up, and her teammate Jackson is now catching.
And he's got the fresher tyres on, so let's see if he can make quick work of them.
Kár lett volna túlbonyolítani, tényleg. Na.
Okay, mate. Callie's done her bit and set them all up for you. Now it's over to you. Get to work. Yep. Got it. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Mindenkit szarakodni. Na, friss lágyak, hadd szóljon.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. that was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.6 seconds.
Szegény Hamilton vezet.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
De miért kell bemozdulnia egyébként, amikor nyíregyenesen jövök?
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Na.
Get in there, lads! Come on! That's what we needed!
Megvan.
There are selfish drives and there are selfless drives, and that was a truly selfless drive from Callie Mayer today. It put Aidan Jackson in an excellent position for that strong finish.
It really did. The team benefits from it wholly, and it's never a nice position to be in as a driver, being asked to do that, but hats off to them.
And it's a result that brings Jackson and Mayer even closer together in the driver standings, whilst in the constructors, Connor Sport are really starting to make a push now as the end of the season gets ever closer. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see Connor Sport taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
Kérdések hada. Nem. You are welcome. Szívesen. Devon.
Hi, Devon.
Jackson, good job today, mate.
Yeah, thanks. The car felt good. And, you know, Callie was unreal today. She really supported me out there.
Yeah, you drove the wheels off it, son. Look, I just wanted to let you know we're going full steam ahead on upgrades for Vegas. We're going to go all out for the title.
That's great. We can do this.
Want to add to your F2 trophy, maybe?
Yeah, it's been a journey. Even, you know, a few years ago when we were just crashing into each other every weekend. Look at where we are now.
Time flies, mate. It's been a ride.
Anything else?
Yeah, just, look, you know how much I enjoy messing with your head, but I just want to say thank you for being patient. Waiting for upgrades, you know, I know what it's like.
That means a lot. Cheers. Anyway, I didn't even need that upgrade package. Callie's the one who needed it more.
Ooh, you should really watch that ego, Jackson. You know, me personally, I've always preached humility.
Right, sure thing.
We're having a gathering later to celebrate the result. See you there, yeah?
Thanks for the help. Las Vegasba megyünk, igen. Egy hónappal később.
How are we looking? Yeah, we're looking strong, Callie. We can start to push now, so I want you to put some pressure on the Red Bulls, okay?
Leave it to me.
Beat Lawson and Verstappen. Az anyád!
Hát ki van itt a 19. helyen?
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tires.
A kis csuklós busz. Mi ez a felszappenkedés? Én vagyok én, George.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Verstappen volt a boxba, vagy mi? Komolyabb lett Vegas ezzel a... Ezzel a golyóban mindennel másabb. Jó. Engedje!
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target.
Ez egy elmbeteg pálya ez a Las Vegas-i. Basszus. Olyan, mint egy indikár pálya.
battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Jackson meg bejön harmadiknak. Az tök jó lenne. Ján így még lesúrolta a falat azért.
Well, Connor Sports will be overjoyed with that. They've outscored Red Bull today, which at this point in the season is crucial.
Yeah, I must confess, Crofty, I didn't think Connor Sport could continue to compete at this level, but they're really giving Red Bull a run for their money.
With just a couple of races left to come this season, things really couldn't be much closer. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Connor Sport team, and they certainly deserve it.
Callie, a huge result today. You gained ground on both Red Bull drivers. So how does it feel to have taken such a crucial step in the title race?
I'm just so proud of the whole team. This result was a massive team effort from start to finish. The strategy, the car setup, everything came together perfectly today. And I'm just really pleased I was able to deliver on all the preparation that went into the race.
It's been a turbulent 12 months for Connor Sport. Casper Ackerman and Andre O'Connor both putting in stints as team principal. Now it's your brother, Devon Butler. How much is he bringing to the championship at this late stage?
I mean, he would love nothing more than for me to stand here and praise him, but I cannot let it go to his head, so he will get no acknowledgement from me whatsoever. Maybe if we bring home the trophy, I'll say he did okay. We'll see.
And you and Aiden so close in the standings. So come on, has it put any strain on your relationship? Has it changed the atmosphere at Connor Sport in any way?
I mean, we like to keep it lighthearted. I think you have to when the stakes are so high. We have our own jokes and unique ways of trying to wind each other up. Yeah, banter, you know. He loves it, which might surprise a lot of people.
Okay, but one last question. It's the big one. Can Connor Sport win the title?
Absolutely, we can.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Mindjárt jövök. Na! Jaj. Hú. Közel vagyunk. Van. Devon.
Right, first of all, about your interview, why are you always incapable of acknowledging my brilliance?
Dev, like I said, I will reconsider when we win the trophy.
I think you need better media training, mate. Anyway, yeah, have you seen the news?
What news?
The Butler Global trouble's gone public. Story just came out during the race.
What? I thought you said that couldn't happen.
Yeah, these things have a way of getting out.
How are you handling it? What's going on?
Me and Andrea have it under control. It's okay. I'm just gonna have to try and no comment my way through the paddock for the rest of the day.
And what happens now? I mean, what does this mean?
You know what it means, Cal. Remember?
No one can argue with first place.
Exactly. See you at the debrief.
On my way.
Ma pont rányomtam volna. Igen. Anyam. Evelyn.
Hey, Mum.
Hello, darling. Absolutely outstanding job today. Possibly your best ever race.
Yeah, better than standing around modelling watches. It was nice to actually do some driving.
I saw that. Quite the change of pace for you. Wasn't too awful in the end, though, shooting with Devon.
No, it was okay. I feel like, I don't know, it's always famous last words whenever I say something nice about Dev, but I think he's really turned a corner.
I know what you mean. He seems more mature.
Yeah, like an actual adult. I'm enjoying spending time with him. Ugh, I can't even believe I'm saying that.
Oh, I'm glad you're getting on. I'm really proud of you. Sometimes chalk and cheese can go together.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself. There's still time for him to stab me in the back.
Oh, expect the worst, but, you know, hope for the best. He's been through a lot too. Be gentle with each other.
Yeah, no promises. But you're right. I will do my best. I gotta dash. Love you.
Love you too. Bye, bye, bye.
Néhány héttel később Abu Dhabi. Az utolsó chapter.
Is it true Callie and Aiden bought your ticket to Abu Dhabi?
Yeah. Yeah, they really wanted me to be there. I mean, how could I refuse?
Casper! Heard you were around.
Sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Hey, can I run something by you? Here, get over here. Take a look at these numbers. Team order.
Team order, hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, what am I looking at?
Bit of a gamble.
Well, you're not going to beat Red Bull by copying them.
Thank you, Casper.
Yeah. Could work.
Listen, Casper,
You don't have to apologize.
I wasn't thinking straight, you know?
I know.
I was under a lot of pressure. Business, Butler Global, Dad, Callie, I didn't know what to do. It felt like I was getting everything wrong. Yeah.
It hasn't been easy for you. It's okay.
Can't do this now. Got a championship to win.
That you do?
Right. Team meeting, 6 minutes. I want you there.
No.
Yeah. It'd be good for the drivers. 6 minutes, team order.
Még a végén a gyerekek itt pozitív karakter lesz ez a szemétláda gyerek. Itt a következő 7 év alatt, amit itt 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25-be levertünk bele. Jöhet Abu Dhabi. Evelyn hívja Devont. Annyi.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Devon. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks, yeah. I was calling... Well, I thought I'd say good luck. Don't know you don't believe in luck.
Thanks.
And, yeah, well... I'll let you go.
Mum, it's, nice to hear from you. Everything's been a bit weird lately, you know?
I think it will be for a while. You know? It's good to hear your voice. I'm always here for you, Devon. Always.
Thanks.
Hey, Spiana!
That's really nice.
TSH.
I'm pretty busy, you know, but, you can call me again sometime, if you'd like.
Okay, I will. I'll hold you to that. I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you. And, yeah, have a good race. Look after Callie for me.
Yes, she'll be okay. Bye, Mum.
Gyakorlatilag majdnem megríkatta egyébként az anyja, hogy ilyen. Pisti, köszönöm szépen neked a fém 200-ast. Köszi szépen.
So, newest team on the grid is pushing for the title. No one saw that coming a couple of seasons ago. when Connor Sport was a midfield team, Aiden Jackson was just full of potential. Remember that, mate?
Yeah.
No potential anymore. You're in contention for the drivers. And I really can't believe I'm saying this. So is my little sis. Proud of you, sis. And I know somewhere in the big corporation in the sky, so is Dad. Yeah, he always was, you know. Even though the only way he could express it was by secretly bankrupting his own company. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Casper, final words?
Just remember everything I taught you.
What was that exactly?
Kind of hoping you could tell me.
Hey, Cass.
Yeah.
Who do you think's taking home the drivers?
Oh, well, my money is on Verstappen.
Oi!
Andrea.
It's been an honor. Whatever happens, thank you all for making Connor Sport such a force.
Right, we've got a job to do, people. Finish the race quicker than Red Bull. Simple, right? Just get the fastest time. It's a funny thing, time. Every moment of every race, you're either losing it or you're gaining it. And every driver on the track, every team on the pit wall's doing the same. They're all looking for time, looking for milliseconds. Truth is, those milliseconds are everywhere. They're in every break, every turn, every pit, every shift. We win this race today, 1 millisecond at a time. We gain one, then we gain another, and we don't stop. We keep pushing. We look for the smallest possible moments, and we claim every second available to us out there, because when you add them all up, those milliseconds, those moments, those are the difference between the team that had a really good season and the team that made history.
Azaz beszéd volt, öcskös.
So we're gonna do this or what? Yeah!
Al Pacino mondott ilyet.
Aiden and Callie. Who deserved the title more?
Well, they're both
A
incredible
Minden héten
drivers.
háború
On
című
one
film.
hand, you have Aiden. I know we didn't get off on the right foot the first time we met, but he actually ended up becoming the best friend I ever made in this sport. And then there's Callie. She was on the way up when I left F1 the first time. She was just pure potential. Now, I knew from the very first time I saw her drive that she was going to be a big deal. And I just remember thinking before that final race that for one of them to win, the other one would have to lose. I guess that's sports. But to get back to your question, who deserved it most? You'll have to ask someone else.
Maradunk Aidennél.
Here in Abu Dhabi, it's Max Verstappen out in front, with Charles Leclerc in second, followed by Liam Lawson and Callie Mayer just behind, looking to break into the top three.
Well, as things currently stand, Red Bull comfortably top the standings, Verstappen crowned world champion, but we're a long way from the end.
Well, we are that, but Connor Sport not doing enough to claim that top spot. Mayer's doing well. Jackson, though, has a lot of places to make up if he wants to contribute.
Okay, we need to start moving up now, Aiden. Where's Callie? Right, she's currently in fourth. Let's close the gap between you both. Let's go. Copy. I'm on it.
A 12. kör előtt el kell kapni Kellyt.
We're We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 0.0 seconds.
There's nothing to separate the top three.
No.
This is a cracking end to this race, and it could still be anybody's. As Leclerc into turn one, goes down the inside, and into Verstappen. Liam Lawson runs wide. Callie Mayer is up into first.
I was all a little bit too late, all a bit too overly aggressive from Leclerc there, and it's clearly backfired. It looks like that's the end of his race.
And what it means is, this woman, Callie Mayer, could be crowned world champion. But I get the sense that this race isn't over yet.
What happened? Yeah, Callie's now in P1. Repeat, Callie is in first place. Copy. Lawson and Verstappen are our priority now. Worry about Callie later.
Boom.
Leave it to me. Callie's 3 places ahead of you now. There's a gap of 7 seconds now. That's a 6-second gap. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. And that's Callie directly ahead of you now. The gap's 3 seconds. That's a 2-second gap now. And the gap is 2 seconds. That's a 2-second gap now. The gap is just 1 second now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, the gap is less than a second.
Kicsit ilyen 21-es érzésem volt.
Jackson, who clinches first place here in Abu Dhabi and becomes champion of the world. Callie Mayer comes home in second. What a brilliant effort, but she'll be heartbroken to have come so close. Meanwhile, on the pit wall, massive celebrations for Connor Sport. The driver and constructor championships are theirs. And what a celebration with some familiar faces grinning from ear to ear. It's Jackson, though, hero of the day, and I get the feeling he's just getting started. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, winner of the Drivers' Championship, at the pinnacle of his career,
Úristen, de más az animáció. Jézus már.
Whose idea was it to sneak onto the podium?
Andrea's, yeah.
So Devon says it was your idea to gate crash the podium.
And you believe him?
You went along with it, Casper.
Devon said he'd pay the fines. And it was fun.
Conner bátyátok nagyon nagy.
Were you happy for Aiden?
Don't ask me that.
Why not?
Because I wanted to win. More than anything. And I will always be gutted that I didn't.
Aiden, F1 Drivers' Champion 2025. How does that feel?
It's the greatest feeling in the world.
When you first started the team, did you ever think Connor Sport would win the championship?
No. Don't get me wrong, I thought we could compete. I thought we could win races, but I don't think I ever considered that Connor Sport would win the whole thing. But we did, didn't we?
Are you tempted to come back, Casper?
No. I mean, I'm grateful for everything the sport has given me. But I'm going back home to be a husband and a dad.
And you're happy with that decision?
I am.
What do you think was the key to Connor Sport's success?
Is that a trick question? Me? Obviously.
Hát gyerekek, ez egy méltó dedicated to Mark Hancock. Ez egy méltó befejezése volt ennek az egész sztorinak. Nem tudom, ebből is egy olyan érzésem van egyébként, hogy Eddie Jordantól is búcsúzunk, megemlékezünk. Szóval egy olyan érzésem van, hogy ez egy ilyen búcsú gyerekek az EA Sports-os F1-es játékoktól, nem tudom miért. Van egy ilyen feelingem, hogy ez tényleg a befejező rész. És nem tudom, hogy 26-ba kapunk a Forma 1-es játékot. De ha kapunk is, hogy a dolgok állnak, meg ahogy olvassátok ti is, hogy beszántják gyakorlatilag a Codemasters, megint egy csomó elbocsátás volt, hát... Ez egy ilyen búcsú feelingje volt tényleg. Rengetegen dolgoztak ezen. Azt a mindenit. Egyébként, ha így nézzük a 3 Breaking Point sztorit, teljesen rendben volt. Plusz azt a Breaking Point 0. részt, ugye, ami még a F2-es időkből 19-ben volt, azt hiszem, igen, azt hiszem, 18 vagy 19-es játékban volt. Úgy emlékszem, hogy minden páratlan évben volt ez. És mintha a 19 rém lenne. 19, 21, 23, 25. Ugye? 19. Nekem is így rémlik. Hogy ez úgy szépen úgy fel volt építve. De az is látszik, hogy a sztori írója az... tehát látszik, hogy ez nem tavaly lett írva. Ez nem tavaly lett készítve, mert akkor a McLarennek vastagon benne kellett volna lennie. De nem. Itt a Ferrariról szólt, meg a Red Bullról. Úgyhogy valóban azért ők itt előre dolgoztak azért elég rendesen. És mindig előre dolgoznak tényleg elég rendesen is. És sokkal hamarabb neki fognak dolgoknak, mint mi azt, hogy gondolnak. Ezért van ez az erős sorrend is, mint amit látunk, mert Hadjáról fogalmuk nem volt egyébként, hogy fog menni a Forma 1-be. És itt folyamatosan a játékban, mióta ez megjelent, az utolsó helyen megy. Úgyhogy... ja. Nem tudom tényleg mi lesz jövőre. Minden esetre ez a Breaking Point 3, ez most egy nagyon pozitív csalódás volt, úgyhogy jó volt, izgalmas volt, nem is volt hosszúra elnyújtva, mármint ezek a futam dolgok, hanem tényleg pont jó volt. Úgyhogy ennyi. Csinálta a Milestone autós játékot valahol? Hát a VRC-ket nem ő csinálta? Úgy rémlik. Davidov bátyjátok hirtelen halál, az engem is így besokkolt tegnap. Kemény volt. Hogy MotoGP-ket csinált? Csak a Milestone, úgy emlékszem VRC-t is. Na jó van. Gyerekek, ennyi. Köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltatok. Holnap nem vagyok, mert meló. de holnap után majd jövünk vissza. Mindenkinek szép estét. Holnap után találkozunk. Sziasztok!